Last time it was fucking loud.
It was bumping.
Yeah, the
That's
music
good.
and the sound effects.
Dude, yeah, I kind of felt... I put the warning in the...
Yeah, I read it beforehand,
yeah.
and then like the second sound effect, the last one or whatever.
Oh,
it was,
the beep.
It was killing me. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad. There was no way I could turn that down. That's whatever.
Sorry, our intro bumps for sure. Though.
Yeah,
That's
it's
back.
been bumped before
What's
I
up?
listen to every episode.
Are you about to freestyle over
Yeah.
the intro beat?
What's up? What's up?
Well, you have 2 seconds before it stops.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck. All right.
Next time, Nick
Yeah.
will hit you with a sick freestyle.
maybe on the outro.
Yeah, I want to over the lo-fi one.
Yeah, you got to stay and listen to the whole episode, though.
Yeah.
You can't fast forward through it.
Yeah.
That's right.
No cheat codes.
Yep. Yeah, what's up? Welcome.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back, Chris.
Yeah, welcome back, Chris. Yeah.
2-week hiatus.
Yeah, I'd like to start off by saying fuck all you guys for thinking I don't listen to the episodes through every time.
One of us said that you do listen to the episodes, though.
Yeah, but that's because I listen through and greenlight each one before we post it.
Yeah.
Could I?
Quality insurance.
Any chance I can get my headphones turned up a little bit?
Yeah.
Feeling a little low over here. Oh, that's a little too much.
Okay, I'll turn it down.
Got to dial it back in.
Yeah.
All right,
Get in the
perfect.
groove.
Yeah.
All right, fuck. Yeah. Chris, what'd you do in the 2 weeks you had off of work?
Yeah.
This is your job
This
now.
is my job. Then I went to my secondary job in school
Okay.
pretty much every time.
Yeah. That's more like a vocation, though. You know, that's not really like a career thing.
Exactly. Yeah. This is
As opposed to this.
right. Yeah. This is my full-time job.
All hour and a half a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Pays the bills.
It's almost 3 hours a week. You do go back and listen to the episodes before we release them. So
Yep.
yeah, that's OT for you.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah, really making that time and a half. Chris did give me a pretty cool blue spruce tree.
Colorado
What is that?
blue spruce.
It's a plant. It's like an evergreen.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a little baby one.
You're going to plant it?
Probably.
Backyard?
I might eat it.
What you should do is you should throw a bunch of dirt in your gutters.
Yeah.
And then
And
plant
plant
it
one
there
up
because
there.
the water's always going to be running through. You'll never have to
Right.
water it.
That's
That's
such a
true.
good idea.
That's true.
That's really thinking with your brain.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Or plant it right next to your pool, you know?
Oh, I could build a little island of dirt in the pool.
Oh, that would be sick. Yeah.
So it could be like the centerpiece of the pool.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
It would definitely eliminate, the ability for us to play like pool volleyball, but this would be a cool
It's just
tree in the
more of a
middle.
challenge.
yeah.
No, but once it gets big enough, we could have that being supportive of the net.
How long do you think
Oh,
it would
that's
last
true.
before all the chemicals kill it?
Forever, that thing's a tank.
Wait, where'd you get this thing from?
My mom got it somewhere, and then she was gonna plant it, and then she didn't realize how big it was gonna grow, and I was like, okay. And then she was told me, hey, see if any of your friends want it, and she specifically mentioned Jeff first.
I feel like Jeff would be the only one that would want it.
Yeah, he's the only one who
Yeah.
said, yeah, I'll take it. I sent out a mass snap to all the people who I thought would have wanted it, and Jeff was the first to be like, yeah, let me get that.
You always got to watch out for some free plants, dude.
Yeah.
That's why you open up your snaps immediately, just in case.
Just in case someone's...
Giving you free plants. Yeah.
Sending you some
compliment.
nice tree pics.
Oh. Yeah, I got to make sure I open them quickly, but not in front of my parents or anybody else, because my tree picks.
How was Stony Creek yesterday?
There's Stony Creek. I mean, it was a good little adventure.
It was a good time. I always like hanging out with Zach and Kate, so.
Yeah. Shout out Zach and Kate.
I got to the door and I had my brother Zach with me.
Really?
Yeah, and they like asked for IDs and I was like, he's underage, but like I'm his guardian.
He's underage, but he's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah, come in.
He's not going to have any beers.
Yeah. So the guy was like, yeah, no, that can't happen. So effectively I drove all the way there just to get shut out.
Did you go anywhere else in New Haven? Or
Oh yeah, I went downtown. Like Zach and I grabbed a meal downtown and then we drove home, but
Oh, so it wasn't a waste.
it wasn't a waste, but like it still kind of sucked. Being like, listen, I'm watching a toddler walk in with his parents. Like, can't we
He's
just
like-
call it the same thing? And he's
Yeah.
like, nah.
Like, that toddler's 24. All right,
You should keep a helmet in your car for when you have to bring Zach places and he's not of age.
That's Jesus.
That's a midget. That's not. He works here. That's not. It's not a toddler.
That's brutal. All right.
What?
Did you not hear what Jeff said?
No.
All right. We're just gonna keep moving.
We went to the bougiest coffee shop, and the
my
coffee
God.
shop worker was like actually trying to fight us. He was just heckling us the whole time we were in the shop.
Was it cooler than the coffee shop we went to when we got kicked out because of the hot chicken stuff, or no?
Equally the same.
Why was he
What is
heckling you
this
guys?
Me,
You know, Jeff,
we'll finish this one and then we'll tell that one real quick.
yeah.
So yeah, we went in and Collins ordered something, and the barista just started chirping Collins the whole time.
Yeah, so we walked in, me, Jeff, Tyler, and Collins, and the barista looks at us, looks at me and Jeff, looks at Collins, and we were standing probably like a couple feet apart. Tyler was, I don't know where he was. He just wasn't in the immediate 5-foot range.
He was already ordering a coffee.
Yeah, and so he looks at us and he goes, "Do you guys all hang out this weekend, or do you guys hang out and not him?" And we were like, Collins was like, "Yeah, no, I didn't hang out with them. Like, I was working or whatever." And he was like, "Oh, okay. So you didn't hang out with them, or you guys didn't want to hang out with him?" And I was like, "Yeah, we didn't want to hang out with him." I just jumped on board real quick.
Wait,
And the dude was all like, "Oh, well, that's all right, because me and this dude are hanging out next weekend." And I was like, "Okay, that's cool."
When he pointed to Collins, or he pointed
Yeah,
to
I put
okay.
on Collins.
I don't know why he'd want to hang out with you after you just insulted him for no reason.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "So what'd you guys do this weekend?" We're like, "Not much." And Collins was like, "What did you do this weekend?" And he was like, "Why would I tell you?" And I was like, "Okay." It was a weird interaction.
Oddly aggressive
Yeah.
barista. We're gonna get going.
And then they just started chirping each other back and forth. And he was like, "Oh, you want to fight about it or something?" And I was like, "What the fuck is going on in here?"
All of the Yale kids got visibly uncomfortable in the coffee shop.
Yeah, they looked real uncomfortable. Like, it was clearly just like
Yeah, they're
some light chirping back and forth.
Yeah.
But they looked uncomfortable. Like, oh, there's gonna be a rumble in this coffee shop.
nice.
Nice Sunday afternoon rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we bought some records, drank some beers. Stony Creek's beers are horrible, but
Really?
the brew I don't
didn't
like
think they were
them.
horrible. I enjoyed them.
There's one beer that was really good, and that was about it from my tastings.
Yeah, so circling back to the other coffee shop story in New Haven with me and Jeff, we bought
We planned out to go get hot chicken
Yeah.
like a week in advance, and it was in January or February.
yeah,
It was in February, and it was the coldest day of February for no reason. It was like legit 12 degrees.
with a wind chill of like it felt like it was like 2 degrees out there.
That's
The wind
great,
was
'cause it's
whipping.
usually not cold in February, so that's
I mean, yeah, it is, but
We were coming off a week of like 30s and 40s.
okay. So you
Yeah.
guys just got unlucky.
yeah, and we didn't know that. I mean, a lot of places have been like restricting their seating with COVID, especially like earlier in the year too. We didn't know that this place had no indoor seating whatsoever.
Yeah, so we bought the chicken, and we're standing on the street going, fuck, it's cold. Let's go find somewhere. And then we go to this coffee shop, and we like sneak in our chicken, and we sit in the corner, and we start like trying to eat, and then we just get booted out of the coffee shop immediately.
Yeah. I bought the most expensive coffee on the menu to like try and ingratiate myself with the worker. Did not work. Coffee wasn't even that great either.
No. So then we went and ate it in the parking garage in Victor's trunk.
Yeah. The chicken was pretty good though.
It was very spicy.
Yeah.
It wasn't unbelievably spicy. But
You should open up a Spice store next to that coffee shop. You know?
and let people encourage outside food.
Yeah, just run
Yeah.
them out of business.
Yeah. We'll just sell Dunkin' coffee. Like the we'll buy it from the bags and we'll just brew it ourselves. Our overhead will
K-cups.
be nothing.
We'll have so much income. Oh yeah, shout out Winger Brewing Company, our unofficial official beer sponsor.
Wait, what is
Why?
that? I mean, their beer is so good. How did we get this sponsor?
Yeah, their beer is fantastic. We got the sponsor through labor of hard work and love and drinking beers. been working overtime for the podcast's sake.
Yeah. So shout out
You
Winger
exchanged
Brewery.
sexual favors for the sponsorship, didn't you?
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell you guys on the pod and have it be recorded, but yes.
I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Did they send us some samples or
Not
it's gonna
yet.
be a
I'm
dry
working on the
podcast?
samples.
Okay.
It's a dry podcast. This beer so good it'll make it.
Where are you going with this?
I couldn't think of anything fast enough. You try to be light on your toes.
It's all right.
Beer's so good you'll record a dry podcast before you even get the.
Beer's so good. Some say it's better than an orgasm.
Jeff wouldn't.
Not like he's ever had one. Fuck yeah. What should we talk about? Should we talk about the So yeah, there was this dog that was missing. It got stolen out of someone's car in like the Boston area, and this like local news reporter was doing a story about it, and right before they started shooting, they saw the dog and the suspect who was accused of like stealing the dog walking it in the same exact spot it was taken from.
That's ballsy.
And they were like, what the fuck? And like, what are you doing? Like, is this your dog? Like, this dog is missing, right? And he was like, I thought it was my dog. Like, I'm walking the wrong dog. And they were like, yeah, like, why wouldn't you like call the number on the dog tag? And he was like, oh, like my phone's broken. I don't know.
Oh man, this dude got caught in 4K.
So then they called the police, and then the owner showed up too and got his dog back. It was pretty wholesome.
Yeah, dude. While they're doing like the field piece,
Why would you walk the dog?
give it exercise.
No. Hold on. I mean, like, why would you walk the dog in the place that you stole the dog from?
I think there
like
was
he
like
must have
something
lived.
wrong.
He
Yeah.
must have lived in the neighborhood.
I think there was something wrong with this guy or something. I don't know. Because
I don't
like,
know.
why would you do that?
The ball's on that guy though.
Yeah. Is there any update on the that carjacking from like Cumbies a couple weeks ago? I know
yeah.
they got the kids back.
They
but
got
like,
the kids back.
did the guy get caught or?
I would assume so.
One of the son jumped out, right?
Yeah, one of them
The
jumped
older
out.
one jumped
Yeah,
out
tried to like run to get his mom. But
and then run after the car.
Damn, he
Yeah.
bailed on his little
Yeah, I was
sister.
just
Like that.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
survival of the fittest. You knew what was going down.
That's horrible. Imagine if he caught the car though, and just like superpowers kicked in. And,
Oh, he's like
Did
Dash
that-
from The Incredibles.
yeah,
Or
That'd be cool.
Red. I forgot what his name is. The dude from
The
Invincibles.
dude from Shawshank.
Mark Grayson.
No, not Joseph, the red
Joseph.
red flash
Red
guy.
Riot?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I might be thinking of
It's red something.
hero.
I know it's red something, but
the Red Dash.
it might be red.
I don't think so.
The
I
Red.
was just reading it before I came here.
The Red Smash.
It's definitely not Red Smash.
The Red Wave.
Hold on, we're gonna Google it.
Red Rush.
The Red
okay.
Rush.
Okay, you were close.
There was something that was like vaguely punny
Yeah.
because he rushes by.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man, did you send Jeff that TikTok you sent me last night?
No,
Which
I can
one?
Because I sent it
pull
to
up.
Nick.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
real good.
I've been seeing a string of extra horrible TikToks recently.
Is that
Rip.
Damn. Yeah, so many people are just brutally murdered in that.
Yeah.
We should start making TikToks instead of a podcast. So
We
much less
should.
effort.
Yeah.
Oh.
So much more engagement.
So much easier to get a
Yeah.
lot of engagement.
We could call it a podcast, but on TikTok.
Oh, 60-second long podcast.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
That's really
It's the
smart.
same as the Minute Talk Show.
Yeah, but the Minute Talk Show.
Yeah,
goes
but
on
we're
for like
different because
5
we're a
minutes
podcast,
sometimes. Yeah,
not a talk show.
there'll be 4 of us. We'll have 15 seconds to make our case.
The intro takes up half the TikTok.
Imagine 25-second intro, 25-second outro, and then just you have enough time to
We have
set
10.
off.
We have 2 seconds each.
We each get one word, and that's our podcast.
So, you guys see what's going on in the Middle East? All right, that's all the time we have. See you guys next week.
Oh man,
Dude, but speaking of ways that we can get famous, we should do a hot tub stream. They're all the rage on Twitch right now.
I don't think they'd want to see the four of us floating around in a hot tub.
You never know. You just, we get in there, we drink.
The jets would have to be off, though, or else you wouldn't be able to hear us talk.
Yeah, jets are off.
So
dudes say
that's a whole lot of meat in that stew.
Yeah. We sit there.
We might have to have the jets on. I don't want to see your guys' feet.
No, that's all the rage, too.
Feet
pics.
Some other people might like to see our feet.
Yeah,
so.
we got to sell out for the bag.
So we do the hot tub podcast, but we all have snorkels and we just sit underwater with our feet up.
I don't think that would work, but we could just do a hot tub podcast.
If you're a girl, why would you go through the effort of making an OnlyFans when you could just sell feet pics?
I feel like the feet clientele is way more
niche. Yeah.
It's probably harder to find somebody.
Those guys love feet, though.
And they're going to be way more aggressive. Because you probably have passive OnlyFans viewers that won't hit you up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could just throw a picture up every now and then, and they'll be.
But also, what's the point of paying for feet pics when you could just find, any girl's picture with their feet exposed? It's not like that's like some risque thing.
I think it's the same thing as it's almost the same thing as like OnlyFans, where they want it personalized. If they're going to pay that much money, they're probably going to be like, yeah, throw a piece of paper with my name on
smiley
it.
Face.
Yeah, like right next to your feet or something like that, which you can't Google.
You ever see that video of this guy? He's like coming out of his bedroom at night with a package. He goes, I can't be too loud. My wife's asleep. But I just got these in. And he opens the package, and it's just like this old, dirty-ass, ratty pair of tennis shoes that he bought from some girl online.
Oh,
and he just smells it, and he goes, oh, that's the good stuff.
That's disgusting.
And then
I hope his wife found that video.
He repeats again, he can't be too loud because he doesn't want to wake his wife. I just saw that scrolling through Reddit one day, and it just made my skin crawl.
That's so bad. Hold on. Wait.
All right.
We should have left that in. I don't know. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, we should have left that in.
That's what the people want.
Yeah, dude. So, I would imagine the whole feet community on that kind of stuff is just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
You'd have to fish through some weird messages and send out odd requests.
Yeah, but you're probably making a lot more money.
You think?
I mean, probably not a lot. I mean, doesn't the average person on OnlyFans make $10 a month or something like that? Right?
Oh yeah,
it was something low.
I could see that.
For feet pics, it's almost like I see tweets all the time where it's like, just had this dude offer me $2,000 for feet pics. Just had this dude offer me $800.
I'm pretty sure OnlyFans manipulates their data too, so it tells people that they're in a higher percentage of income on OnlyFans than they actually are, in order to encourage them to keep posting and stuff like that.
That wouldn't shock me either. Which is, I mean, that's just fucking scummy.
You made $25 this month. You're in the top 98 percentile.
That's depressing.
Well, I wonder if it's everyone that has an account puts you into the category, not the people putting out content.
That's probably what it does. That's probably what inflates the numbers, yeah.
That would subscribe that don't post on a page pulls into the
users on OnlyFans, yeah. So no matter what, you're in the.
If you have one sub, you're still probably in the 50 percentile.
Oh, easily, probably higher.
Yeah,
that's also really scummy. But I mean, to each their own. I mean, all power to everyone that's using OnlyFans as a source of income. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's weird that people use OnlyFans for things other than porn, though.
That's what it was initially started for, though. You can get personal training lessons or cooking lessons through a chef for cheap instead of having to take a class.
Or
and immediately it went to porn.
As most
all
things do.
on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw a stat that there's more the porn / adult themed websites than there are every other website.
That wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, depends on what categorizes a website as porn too. Reddit, there's a bunch of porn on Reddit, so technically could be considered an adult website.
I think Reddit is mostly porn.
Yeah,
Tumblr was mostly porn, and then they banned it, and now I don't think anyone uses Tumblr anymore.
Mm-mm.
I think all those accounts just like went over to Twitter or something.
Twitter, Reddit, OnlyFans.
The Chive.
Is the Chive?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that mentioned since like
Neither have I.
2008.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I did see a car a couple months ago with
Keep
the Keep
Calm.
Calm and Chive on sticker.
Jesus Christ.
Very dated.
I see a couple of those around on like coolers and stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's like
All those guys are like 40 now. They have 3 kids.
the Chive walked so bar schools would run.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Deadspin, too. Things
Deadspin?
like that. Yeah.
What the hell's Deadspin?
It's just like, I think it still technically exists, but it was just like blogs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
I got a lot of sports news from Deadspin.
and that it was a part of Gawker,
Okay,
Yeah.
and then Gawker got sued like
for the Hulk
billions of
Hogan
dollars
video.
for the Hulk Hogan
Yeah.
porn video, and then Deadspin like shut down after that.
It is what it is.
All right, yeah, R.I.P.
Is World Star Hip Hop still a thing? I see
don't
their
know.
accounts on Twitter, but like, is the website still like big and active?
I mean, I've never gone to the website.
Yeah,
I only see the Twitter videos or like Reddit.
it's definitely not as culturally relevant anymore because you never hear people, in the back of fight videos yelling their
World
name.
Star.
So
Yeah.
it's a shame.
Well, what is it? The owner died like last year, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know
Or
that.
2 years ago, or something like that. Vaguely recently.
I mean, there's really no point anymore. You can get just about anything you want to see on Twitter or Reddit now, anyways. I mean, Reddit always had everything to begin with, but
Yeah, Reddit can get scary pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those videos we were watching on Saturday.
What was
Yeah.
that? Stupid prizes.
Win stupid prizes, yeah.
/win stupid
that's
prizes.
not even
That's
from
not
what
even
I
the
saw
worst,
there, there's
honestly.
not bad.
Yeah.
Compared to 50-50,
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Watch people die. That's gone, right?
Yeah, that
That's
one got
been
banned
gone.
because that was legitimately people dying.
Oh yeah.
Only
The other ones are
videos.
like, it's a gray area. The video cuts at the perfect time, so you don't know.
They got crushed by a bus.
so you read
but
the comments
you
and you find the link to the full video.
Yeah, you find
Oh,
you find
Jesus.
the live stream link.
because Watch People Die was just like CCTV footage from like Russia and China,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
And it would just be like, man gets shot 3 times in an alleyway by like robbers.
The worst one was woman walking down the street gets hit by
That was-
70-story
Yeah,
icicle.
that's what I was gonna say next. You just see her splat because the thing. It's an icicle. It's sharp and it comes in with force.
Human pancake,
Jeez, where was that? Russia?
probably.
Yeah.
Great video.
Have you guys ever seen the
classic.
video of the guy driving with his mom and the brick comes out from a truck in front of him and it
Oh,
like
I've seen that.
splattered?
Remember all those
No.
videos we watched in Philly?
Yes, I don't want to remember them.
Yeah.
They put
It
on
was
a,
50-50.
Shit.
No.
No, it was some YouTube.
they found a YouTube
Oh yeah.
compilation.
Of just like car crashes.
most horrible car crashes
yeah,
caught on
people-
film.
yeah.
the lady get pancaked. Oh,
A lot of bridge accidents.
Yeah.
There's a whole bus that went over a bridge side, like a tour bus.
Dude, did you? Speaking of bridges, did you see like I think it was in Minnesota or something, or either Minnesota or Louisiana, completely different places, but like somewhere in the U.S.
Somewhere no one cares about.
Yeah, there was a massive crack in a bridge, and like you could see like in the metal, and it was like literally just like cut in half.
Are they still using the bridge?
Well, yeah, I think they're still using it, but like, they're like, yeah, like this was found over the inspection because, like, bridges get like monthly inspections or something like that.
That's generous.
Yeah, probably generous, but they found it and they like, I guess they patched it up, and they're like, yeah, it was extremely detrimental to like the structural integrity of the bridge. Like, maybe it could have collapsed if we didn't fix this.
When was the last like big bridge collapse?
There was just a horrible like bridge collapse in Mexico City with like a subway
Oh,
like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, just like took out like 40 people, I think.
Oh, that's
Or
yeah, that's
Fast.
terrible.
terrible. We should have saved the good news segment about the dog for after the bridge
Yeah.
talk.
I'm looking up bridges collapsing in
You don't watch a
US.
compilation video about it?
No.
It's like, oh, the Mixmaster just exploded.
I guess the worst one is, it was in Missouri in 81 and it had 114 deaths.
Oh.
Dude, I don't know. I just like I have such like a fear of driving on bridges. Like I have to take the Tappan Z back when I drive back from New Jersey.
Yeah.
And when I like this past month when I was driving back, they had traffic on the bridge. So like it was a slow crawl, like maybe like 20 minutes on the bridge. And I had anxiety for that whole 20 minutes.
You know what freaks me out? I could do fine on bridges. The tunnels that go underneath the water.
Oh yeah, like the Chesapeake one in Virginia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the ones in Boston and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't think I've ever had a problem with those sorts of things.
Yeah, I never really think about it.
I think it's just like
Yeah.
it's the combination of like my fear of heights and me not being able to swim. So it's like, yeah, if this thing goes down, I mean, I would probably die on impact anyway, but like just the thought of like, oh man, if I survive, I now have to get out of my car and swim up without having more debris or cars fall on me while I'm in the water.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
It'd be like you'd be in an action movie though.
Yeah.
Or I would be dead.
Victor.
No, it's
Mark Wahlberg could play you in a movie.
Yeah.
Like 5 years.
or I'm just one of the expendable extras that die anyway.
All right, when we get 1,000 subscribers on Patreon, we're gonna take Victor parasailing.
That's not happening.
We get 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna throw Victor off a bridge. See if he sinks or swims.
If we get 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna put Victor in a barrel and he's gonna go over Niagara Falls.
I won't come back
survived
up.
that before.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
have survived. They
survived
do
it.
that for fun. I won't come back up.
No,
That's
you're
for
built
sure.
different. We'll get you a little life jacket and everything.
Would you rather jump off the Golden Gate or go over Niagara Falls in a bucket, like a barrel?
Oh man, I feel like
you're not surviving either.
yeah. What's the drops
probably
on
not.
each? I mean, yeah, like you said, we're probably dead either way. But
I feel like I would. I feel like I'd take
Golden
Niagara
Gate.
Falls.
I'd go Golden Gate.
honestly,
Actually, yeah.
I'd probably go Golden Gate as well.
Golden Gate, I can see it coming.
You can also
And you don't have to contend with, like, if you do survive, you don't have
Yeah.
to contend with, like, the rushing water and all that.
cooler location, West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a nice hospital.
Someone might be shooting, like, a documentary about the bridge
Yeah.
when I jump off.
So
I would jump off with a full beer and then walk out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
I found this YouTube video a while back of this kid talking about he was on a high school trip to the Golden Gate Bridge, and he was cliff jumping that summer. So he's like, "Oh, I could do it," and he just sent it and jumped off the bridge during the middle of the field trip.
I saw that.
Landed, broke both of his legs on impact.
Yeah.
But there's a kayaker like 25 yards from him. Ran over, rescued him, pulled him out, and they're interviewing him from like a hospital bed. And he goes, "Yeah, I told my friends I'd got it. My buddy held my phone. He goes, I knew I could make it. I knew I'd make it out." And then they went through and gave all the statistics about how often people die.
Yeah,
It's like, he got arrested too.
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
you
it's
can't just do that.
it's I don't know. Now looking at the numbers, I think I would jump over. Well, if I had to choose one,
I'd probably do Niagara.
Niagara. It's
That's what I
like
said, Niagara.
Yeah.
dude.
it's like 60 feet, 50 to 60 feet shorter of a drop, which probably doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but the number being lower makes me feel better.
You'll hit the water about a half a second faster.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess, but you're still gonna be in a barrel.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel like forever.
You just close your eyes and duck your head in the barrel.
Pretty much. Hope you don't hit a rock.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. I mean,
Just
I've
explode.
done 100 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you could tack on 67?
Are you still... do you still feel the impact from the 100-foot jump?
Nah, I mean, it was over 6 years ago.
Yeah, but you were fucked up for a little while.
I mean, I was back to doing my normal things by later that day, even the next day. It was just
Yeah,
two
Chris Jones
fractured
built
ribs
different.
Hold on, give us a play-by-play of what happened from leaping off to...
to hitting the water.
Yeah.
I should say to resurfacing.
Okay, start with when you were watching them check to see how deep it is.
So I had a spotter down at the bottom. I was already up on top. I think once we got to the general area, we just hiked to the top of the cliff. Looked down, and I was like, okay, that's 100 feet down. And everyone was like, oh, be careful. There's shallow parts, this and that. And I was like, all right, not good. Had a spotter go down and start diving to check spots. But from the top, you can clearly see was not a good diver at all. Would go to dive down, and his head would just barely go below the surface of the water. And he was like, it's good. And I was like, shit. I just kind of guessed, picked a spot, jumped. As I'm falling down, perfect form, some fucking lady's there, sees me and yells, oh shit, which mentally freaks me out. I start flailing, end up landing on my back on the water, and I felt my ribs crack, 2 of them. It was like right next to each other. And I probably sank down like 10 feet, and I was just in pain. The water was cold, though, so it felt nice. And I was just underwater, just like, fuck, this sucks. I was under there long enough where I was like, I should probably surface so they don't think I died. Little did I know, the people on the surface were like, hey, he hasn't come up yet. We should check on him to make sure he didn't die. And then I swam up. And whatever kid was with that girl was like, yeah, we were just here like last week, and some girl jumped right where you did, but she landed like 10 feet back and split her brains open on the rock down there. And I was like, thanks for saying that after I jumped. That would have made it a lot scarier.
No. Did anything like other? Well, I mean, like you said, the lady going, "Oh shit," definitely did not help. But like before that, did you have like any like?
Did you do it first?
Did you regret it the second you jumped, or were you like, "Oh no, this is pretty sick"?
No, I was like, this is pretty sick. It feels like you're falling for a long time. It's just like suspense.
No, I hate that.
I was the first one to jump off the 100-foot, but I think the other guys jumped off the one below it, which was like 80, 85.
Was it still nothing to
That's
laugh
still
at?
a lot. Yeah, it's still a long ways down.
Yeah. Yeah, no, just fractured 2 ribs.
That's brutal.
Did you go get it checked out or not?
Absolutely not. My mom would have killed me.
So you just walked around in pain for months?
Yeah, I mean, my lung didn't feel punctured or anything. I didn't feel like I was internally bleeding. It was more just like I would take a deep breath and I would feel them in the back just like crack out of place. So I just, went to a party that night, partied the next day, went to school all week, worked, and eventually they healed. I mean, they don't crack anymore, so it's got to be a good sign.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Would you do it again?
Not that same spot.
It's probably a good call.
Maybe a spot with like a lot deeper water, no rocks right below.
Yeah.
A better spotter.
Better spotter.
For sure.
That's fair.
What if what made you lose your composure instead of that lady yelling, oh shit, was on your way down, you saw a bunch of brains splattered on the rocks and then just started flailing your arms.
My God.
There's this place over by in Chaplin, Connecticut called Diana's Pool.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
And it's a really nice place. It's like a nice little hiking trail with a river, and then the river opens up to a big pool area. But there's a cliff that's like 25 feet in the air, and you have to jump about 12 feet out to clear all the rocks in the bottom. And I went in the water, and I just like dove around, and it's about 6.5 feet deep. So people were like jumping it and just nearly branding themselves.
I think you need, I think scientifically it's like 10 feet of water for it to be safe from any height.
Yeah, there's a thing, it's like you can't go deeper than 16 feet no matter how tall of a height you jump from. Because the faster you fall, the harder you're going to hit the water and the more resistance.
Yeah, the resistance is going to
it's
shoot
going
you
to
back
keep
up.
you up from going down too deep.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty cool fact. Because like the highest cliff jump ever was 192 feet in some waterfall. There's like a Red Bull stunt. And they put oxygen tanks in the bottom of the pool to break the water tension too from all the bubbles just like circulating. So the guy didn't hit concrete. And the pool was exactly like 17 feet deep, so just
enough for him to like swoop in and then get pushed back up.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I would do that.
I mean, that seems like a controlled environment where you can't really die. So,
Well,
you could die.
It wasn't like the middle of the woods on some waterfall somewhere.
Right. But, I mean,
cool.
at least
I saw that
they
video a couple times.
Yeah.
at least they made it as safe as it could possibly be.
And they had divers in the water and stuff.
The dude dislocated his hip on impact, and from the process of the two divers dragging him back, you see when it pops back in and he like turns back over.
Oh.
And he walked out on his own power. And they put him into an ambulance and he went to the hospital to get checked out.
See, like, I couldn't do something like that. I mean, even like 25 feet. Because I'll jump and then I'll immediately just freak out and then start flailing, and then I'm going to hit that water like flat. Like, I won't break the water with like, my hands or...
I cap around a good 40 feet. That's where I feel... Okay, this is getting a little sketchy, but I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I think now compared to back then, I'd have to have a lot more safety measures in place. I no longer feel like
You're invincible.
Invincible.
Now I'm like, hey, this could probably have serious consequences.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's just, this is getting old.
We used to jump at the res all the time.
Yeah, I've jumped off that before.
And little did we know that one side of the res has like this huge metal pipe just below the surface. And we just never jumped in that area.
Yeah, because if you're looking at it from the rocks or from the bridge, you're supposed to jump off the right side.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what we always did.
Mm-hmm.
If you just jumped off the left, someone makes me cringe like that.
Someone could have got sucked into like a 36-foot drain.
You'd have to be an idiot to jump off that side, though, because it's clearly way more shallow, even if you don't see the pipe, But now you can't even do that anymore.
Oh, they barbed wired the shit out of that.
And put cameras up.
Yep.
Which,
Smart.
It prevents death. So
No one died while we were there.
yeah, but I mean, there's definitely some people who,
We did see a bunch of drunk dudes with guns driving a Jeep jumping off, like head first, like this 30-foot.
yeah, that's why it was barbed wired up for dudes like that.
It was impressive. It was kind of scary.
Those are the guys that run the reservoir.
Yeah, they own it,
Yeah.
not the town. Those dudes.
Some dudes tried to do that to us one time. We were hiking there, like, one Saturday, and we were just in the woods, and two older guys.
Oh, yeah, they were like, yeah, I just bought this. Get the fuck out.
One guy had a metal detector, one guy had a fishing pole, and one guy had a walking stick. And they were just yelling at us. We're like, no, this is clearly, like, city property. This is a reservoir. And he goes, well, we'll have the cops talk about that. I'm like, all right, we're just going to walk this way. It's 3 miles back to the car anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I just bought the rights to all this water. I'm putting this town out of business.
There's gold in them there waters.
You like your tap? Not anymore. We're drinking bottled for the rest of your life.
Me, I'm going to sit here in this mountain with all my water. Just to look at it.
It's like, wow, man. It's kind of mean. It's like, oh, yeah, it is kind of mean. Oh, fuck.
He just has a safe that's a swimming pool, and he can Scrooge McDuck, but for real.
Did you guys see, like Cody Co did a video on it, but it's like the world's like biggest house apparently. Like it's supposed to be like a mega mansion.
Yeah.
It's like 105,000 square feet.
Is that like the size of a mall?
I think it's bigger.
Jesus.
Yeah. But it costs $500 million. So $500 million to buy this thing. It's not selling, obviously, because no one wants a $500 million house.
Who built it?
He used to be an action film director, and then he became a real estate mogul.
Michael Bay needs to chill.
So he's just super loaded?
No. He took out...
He's extremely broke.
He put $500 million into a house, you're right.
He borrowed $130 million to build the property.
What bank would loan that to him? It's like, I want to build a fucking huge house.
It was just some investment firm. So they gave him the money, and he hasn't been able to sell it. And so...
Where is it?
It's in Beverly Hills or Bel Air.
Okay.
So the house is insane, right? And so like there's the master bedroom. The master bedroom alone is probably as big as the house, like this house.
Jeez.
And it has a hot tub and swimming pool right off of it. It's like an infinity pool, right? And it's overlooking another pool in between the master bedroom area and like the rest of the house. It has like a 50-car garage, a 50-seat movie theater, which like it's literally like built like one of the AMC's like that we have here in Southington. The rest of the house, it's just big as shit. And like there's so much, like everything's made out of marble. Like again, like maybe 5 swimming pools. There's a built-in nightclub in the basement of the house. And
Is there laundry in the basement?
I think the laundry's upstairs.
Yeah.
Kind of sad, but
Yeah.
That's why it's not selling.
Yeah.
but the nightclub,
It's in the servant quarters. That's where the laundry is in that fucking house.
some of like because this was all shown in like a documentary piece on the house. It's basically just one big house tour, but it took 90 minutes to film.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a big house. And he brings the guy into the nightclub bathrooms, and he's like, you know how like guys peep on girls with putting cameras in like the bathrooms? We flipped it. So now there's cameras over the urinals, and it's a CCTV feed right into a TV in the women's bathroom, so the women get to watch the men pee.
The fuck?
It's like, don't you realize no one wants that?
Yeah.
Like, at all. The women won't want that. The guys don't want that. Like, what is...
Some guys might want that.
I mean, maybe. Well, no, that's the thing. That was one of the points that someone made. It's like, yeah, the guys that are going to go in there are just going to pull out their dicks, and they're just going to show it off for the camera.
So you're just attracting only just the creepiest people to your nightclub.
Yeah, and that...
The nightclub's inside of the house.
Yeah, the nightclub's
So you're
inside
going to be
the
watching
house.
your friends be.
Yeah, which is weird. And there was one part where he goes and he was like, you know what, like one of my biggest goals, and this is like one of the most ironic thing he says, like, because the whole house, again, 105,000 square feet, just massive. He goes, yeah, one of the biggest goals I wanted to have with this house is sustainability and like using less waste. So see these flowers here? They're artificial. You would never know that they're fake flowers, but they are.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah. Your
And that's
carbon
how-
footprint is probably at a net zero now.
Isn't that the
after these fake
reverse of
flowers.
sustainability? Plastic flowers?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too. Jesus.
Well, if people start smashing that subscribe button and
Yeah.
we can get a sponsor, maybe we turn that into the Laundry in the Basement headquarters.
Yeah, I drove by. I was on the highway today, and I drove by the billboard, and it said 473 million for Powerball. So hopefully we can get that to stack up to $1 billion,
And then win it.
win it, and then we'll buy the house.
That'd be
Spend,
nice.
spend all of the money on the house.
Spend all the money on the house.
I'm trying
No,
to...
we still have like 200 million left, probably, right?
What's an Airbnb for, for one night in there? I think.
I don't think it Airbnb.
They definitely do not Airbnb it
Imagine
out.
what that cleaning fee would be.
Yeah, 25
the
grand.
service charge. Yeah, it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
It'd be like $2 million for the night.
You wouldn't be able to find your way through the entire house.
No,
You
absolutely
would just
not.
get lost at a certain point.
It's too big.
Is the master bedroom that's like the size of a normal house all open? So it's just like a big room?
Yeah.
That's wild.
And like it has like, well, part of it is also the balcony with the pool too, but like, yeah, it's all open. The bathroom and closet in there were like the size of this room, like just absolutely insane.
I feel like you just need 100 of your closest friends.
You'd need more than that.
You need way more than that.
Unless you had 100 very, very wealthy friends.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm saying just to fill the house,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
not to buy the house, just to live in it.
Mm-hmm. Now, if we had 1,000 people, then we could buy the house.
Yeah.
Could 1,000 people fit in the house? You think?
I mean, if everyone's cool sleeping on like a nightclub couch,
Yeah.
some people have to pay less than others, you know?
I'll just get a high top bar table.
Yeah.
It's all right. You get 1,000 people to buy the house, and then you start a fight club. Last man standing keeps the house.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be like one of the craziest raffles ever. You know those Instagram raffles for like shoes. It's like that, but you're actually fighting.
1,000 people, random seating.
I'm trying to go to the Winchester House sometime in Southern California.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's pretty
She went
sick.
crazy when she was building that because she thought all the spears were haunting her, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
so there's-
she was like, the heir to the Winchester like rifle
Yeah.
fortune, and a bunch of her relatives like died super young of like weird causes. So then she went to like some medium, and she was like, "Yeah, your family's like haunted by the ghost of all the people killed by your guns, and
a
you're
lot of
gonna
people.
die early too unless you do something about it." So then she moved to Southern California and just built that crazy house.
There's like hallways that lead to nothing.
Yep, doors that just like
Open
straight.
outside.
Yeah,
And then like construction never stopped the entire time she was living there in order to like confuse the ghosts and like not finding her, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, she went nuts.
I saw that like on a BuzzFeed Unsolved video. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
I've heard a bunch of podcasts about it because it's just a fun little topic.
Yeah,
It's just like a museum now, I think.
yeah.
Would you spend a night in that house?
Oh, for sure.
Nope.
Yep.
You wouldn't?
I would love to. That'd be great.
Ghosts don't bother you, though.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's why it's easy.
That's like saying gremlins don't really bother me.
So you don't, the hard no ghost stance?
Yeah, hard no ghost stance.
I agree.
You don't believe in ghosts?
No.
Do you
No.
believe in ghosts?
No, but I don't want them to appear and haunt me. So
Really?
I
I lived in
taking
a,
the chance.
not
I
taking
lived
the
in a
chance.
haunted house when I grew up.
Yeah, see, I don't want that to happen, so I don't believe in the ghosts.
Weirdest shit
It's
would
on-
happen in this house, dude.
Yeah,
My favorite part about training new employees is showing them all the haunted parts around the building because most people believe it's haunted.
Mm-hmm.
I can see
Really?
why.
I mean it's a hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I love showing them all the haunted shit.
What is that, like the morgue?
No. They're already dead by the time they get there. Hopefully. I don't think we do autopsies there anymore either.
It's like, I don't think this guy's going to make it for another hour, so we're just going to preemptively roll him to the morgue and just let him die there.
But there's like doors that will open and close.
Yeah, they're the automatic doors
There's,
outside when you're entering the hospital, right?
Those are the ones, yeah.
Sick. Didn't know those were haunted.
There's I don't want to say any names, but you guys met one of my other people from work, not recently, at my house that one time.
Okay, yeah.
He trains new people too, or he used to. And when he was training one of the new guys, there's this door in the sub-basement that's hard to open. Couldn't get it open. Turned around to keep going down the hall with this new guy, and as they were walking through, the door opened and then slammed shut.
Man, that's pretty freaky.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So
just
I love-
loosened
I
it
Was
love-
up.
there a draft or something?
Yeah, you
No,
just loosened it
there's
up.
nothing. If you open that door, I opened it this past week actually while I was training. There's nothing in that room.
Except the
It's
ghosts.
just like a
Any- yeah.
concrete closet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You
Just
should
the
lock
ghosts.
some of the trainees in there.
Yeah, like haze them.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah,
They said there's a building on my campus where I went to college at Eastern that was haunted, supposedly, because some girl committed suicide in the dorm room like a bunch of years ago.
I remember that one time I went up, and like the day before or that week, someone got stabbed outside your building.
Oh, yeah, there's just blood
I looked out
everywhere.
your window, and there's still a blood stain on the
Oh,
sidewalk.
man.
Yeah, dude.
was it a student?
Yeah.
What, they got mugged? What happened?
A student got mugged, and there was just blood everywhere on the sidewalk, and they just never power washed it off, so it was there for like a
Oh,
month.
my God.
Until just like the rain took care of it. There's a huge blood puddle where you fob into the building because it obviously took them a minute to find their keys and
Yeah.
figure out which one to open the door. There's 3 shootings that weekend too on my campus.
Oh, my God. Thank God I went to UConn. Jesus.
It's since cleaned up. It was really bad.
Oh,
my
they
freshman
cleaned the
year.
blood up since then? That's good. Yeah, they don't want like prospective students going on a tour and
I mean,
just seeing them.
also, like, how fucked does that have to be? Like, as the dude getting stabbed. Like every time you go into your building, you have to see a puddle of your own blood of when you got stabbed.
I don't think
You
he
got
made
to
it.
transfer after that.
Yeah, I don't think he made it in the school for very long.
I mean, I wouldn't fucking having to be forced to watch that every day.
Imagine
See-
being his roommate though, and the kid comes back from the hospital to finish up the semester. You're like, dude, you couldn't just let me get straight A's. Just fucking die.
Yeah, you can't cut me some slack. What the hell?
I don't think that's true with the straight A's. I think that's a college urban legend.
Oh yeah, it is. That if somebody dies in your class, everyone gets an A.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought it was
I
like
think
your
it's different
roommate.
if it's your roommate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's an urban legend as well.
No, that's pretty traumatic. You can't expect someone to finish out the semester knowing your roommate, for one, just died. Two, you have to walk past their blood puddle every day.
Yeah, that's pretty traumatic. It would have been cool if some of my roommates died.
You,
All right.
oh my god!
Hey, not you.
But what if you're the one that murdered your roommate? Do you get those?
Yeah, you get
straight
the
A's
4.
still?
Yeah, you
don't
still
get
get that
caught.
4.0.
Wow. Really giving some people some ideas with this one.
I liked all my roommates. I'm happy none of them died.
I like most of my roommates. We had a good time.
There's like an auxiliary campus down the road from UConn where I think there's a lot of like agriculture
Yeah.
classes there.
Was that the abandoned building?
And
the
yeah,
depot campus,
It used to,
yeah.
the depot campus. It used to be like some sort of penitentiary, I think. And one of the buildings, one of the like bigger buildings on campus, just completely boarded up, and apparently it's haunted. Like people try and break in there all the time.
I heard about that. People trying to break in there.
So it used to be a penitentiary?
I think so.
'Cause that's crazy because there is
Or a hospital
There's a
or
jail
something.
like right across the street from
Yeah.
the depot campus.
Really?
So it'd be weird if they're like, "Hey guys, listen, we're gonna move you across the street, and then we're gonna start teaching classes in this building." Be kind of weird, but yeah, I think like someone I knew like broke into the depot campus. And,
I've seen like
gone in.
definitely like Snapchat stories and stuff
Yeah.
of people breaking in and going around.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't do that just because I don't want to catch a charge.
I heard UConn
Yeah.
police check it out pretty often.
They do.
That's like part of their patrol routes is going to depot and back. Because like the buses run like Nick said, there's classes over there too, so like they have to patrol it. But yeah, I would definitely not want to catch a charge and then get kicked out of school for that.
Imagine just closed because it's not haunted, but it's just full of asbestos. So they just didn't want to
I
clean
mean,
it
that's
up.
probably why people think
So
it's
they-
haunted. They're just inhaling asbestos,
No,
and
that's the
hallucinating.
thing. That's why like there's a theory that a lot of hauntings are actually just people
Yeah, just
with
hallucinating.
like carbon
Monoxide.
poisoning.
Yeah. I mean, it
Just
would make sense.
hallucinating
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
It's plausible. I could see it.
I don't know. The closest evidence I've seen to like hauntings and stuff is probably the time Dustin got possessed.
He didn't speak perfect Latin for about an hour. It was pretty crazy.
Well, you know, I'm sure there's a scientific explanation for that.
Yeah, like schizophrenia. Did you guys see that 60 Minutes segment last night?
The aliens one?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I saw like a post about it where it's like, yeah, UFOs are definitely real and they're not American. I was like, sick.
Well, there's no way of knowing that, but I would say
Yeah.
it's not humans.
Yeah.
It's either something, the radar malfunctioning, or it's like, I guess, extraterrestrials, you know? Like, if there's no, because they like defy all laws of physics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like hundreds and hundreds of years more advanced than anything we have.
It's Viltrum.
Viltrumites?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be tough.
We're screwed.
Yeah, we are screwed.
I would rather it be extraterrestrials than it be like China or Russia.
Yeah. Same.
You think so?
I mean,
I don't know
think
about that.
If they were able, like, because think about it. They've been able to, like, they've tracked UFOs as early as what? Like, I mean, probably centuries back, but at least, like, the earliest I can remember in, like, modern times is, like, Roswell.
Right.
Like, 47,
that was
right?
like the biggest one.
Yeah, it's the biggest one. Maybe they just think we're unintelligible.
Well, that's like
Maybe they think we're just stupid, and they're like, you know what? It's just a waste of our time.
that's
They
like
shoot off.
how would you try to communicate to like a bunch of bunnies to like, hey,
Yeah.
come over here with us and like we'll show you a good time without like being seen. I don't know.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
probably think we're just like.
Well, the
pets.
theory for why like there's been so many more UFO sightings since like Roswell is that Roswell was 47, so maybe like the first nuclear bomb being tested in 45 set off some sort of like signal to like more advanced, like that's a big marking and like an advance of a species or a civilization that like attracted them to the planet to like scope it out.
Bless you.
But like, yeah, some of the pilots that were on the segment were like, yeah, like we see these things literally every single day, and we don't know what the hell they are.
If there's any extraterrestrials out there that want to hop on the pod,
Yeah.
feel free to DM us.
Oh, that blows up real quick. We just got to beat Rogan to the punch.
Oh, we do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If we beat Rogan to the punch, we're signing that Spotify deal.
Yeah.
What would be the funniest podcast to break the news of UFOs?
Laundry in the basement.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
We're here live. We're going to smoke space weed with the aliens.
Probably Call Her Daddy.
Call Her Daddy, Chicks in the Office.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Oh, yeah. All right, we got anything else we're trying to talk about? Or
I have a couple other things. They could be saved for later pods, too. But, like, I want to talk about how like, Krispy Kreme's overrated.
okay.
Krispy Kreme is
Super
overrated.
Speak your mind.
It's too. It hurts my teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when we went to Mohegan like last week, like me and JB were talking. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be sick getting like a dozen donuts from Krispy Kreme and like bringing them back. I like had one bite of my donut like as we were leaving. I was like, this kind of sucks.
You're just like, I can't get it a lot, so it's like nice to have.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like I
think it was just because you went to the shitty smaller location.
No, I have that same opinion when I get from like the regular
factory.
one. Yeah, like.
So you had already thought this, but then you were
Yeah.
like, well, maybe I just got like a bad batch or something. So
Well, it was
I'm
always like their donuts are like some mid. You know what I mean? Like, but again, like Jeff said, we can't get them that often.
Yeah.
So it's like a nice little treat.
It's almost like a honey bun instead of a donut.
yeah, the glazed ones are good.
They're fine.
I don't think
Hot-
I've ever been a fan of Krispy Kreme.
Hot take: the glazed donuts to me taste better when they're sold from a fundraiser at a school.
Oh,
than
yeah.
when you actually get them at Krispy Kreme.
Those were the best.
Like, I don't know why. Like, it's just what it like the glaze like the glaze itself.
After it sits for like a day.
It's not even that. It's just like when you bite into it, the glaze like doesn't sink into the donut. It's just on top of like the dough.
Yeah.
So you
It
bite
just breaks off.
Yeah, you bite in and you're just biting into a layer of sugar. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then like it doesn't go with the donut whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like obviously it melts into the dough once it's in your mouth, so like it all kind of like the flavors meet there, but like I don't know, it's just not as good as like honestly Dunkin' Donuts' donuts are better. Like
They're more cakey, I guess I would describe it.
to me they taste better, but I was thoroughly disappointed.
What do you think of like the Entman's donuts that come with like the 3 flavor 12 pack?
They're not bad. I mean, they're also not great,
I
but
don't think they're great either.
it's like
Better than Krispy Kreme or worse than Krispy Kreme?
I'd buy those before I buy Krispy Kreme.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
I'm trying to go to that Voodoo Donut place in like Portland or Seattle.
Oh,
or
that would be
wherever it
sick,
is.
yeah.
I think they have a few locations.
Yeah. Like
That'd be
there's
cool.
there's a donut crazy in West
Donut
Hartford.
Crazy's pretty-
Like,
I've had a couple of
It's
them.
solid, yeah. Definitely better than
That's more like a
it's very artisan and
Yeah.
like,
It's
bougie.
snobby.
Yeah, it is.
it's just like $5 for a donut.
Yeah, if you
You
buy
go in and the cashier makes fun of your friend, and then you have to like fight him. Like, oh, fuck.
but yeah, it's like if you want a dozen donuts from there, it's like $40.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those.
They're pretty crazy though. You
Yeah,
can
they
get,
do
like-
have a bunch of combinations and stuff.
I'm
Maybe
trying to
I'll
go
get
up-
them for next week.
We should go up to WeHo.
I'll treat everyone.
I'm gonna
one
pass.
weekend.
Don't get me any.
podcast from Weehaw.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, right in the outdoor, the
At
elbow room.
Yeah, on the roof.
Shh! Be quiet. We're trying to record a podcast.
Hey, we rented out the top, guys. You need to leave.
Yeah, we should go up like next weekend. See
When I
what's
get
going
back
on.
from Vegas
When do you get back?
Sunday, a
The
week
23rd.
a week from on my birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should go up like the 28th or the 29th.
I'd be down
Was
for
that
that.
Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't be around.
Well,
I got a Memorial Day party to go to.
All right, we can do it the
and that's
following
like-
weekend.
Talon.
looks like we'll just have to find someone else to go up. This is a PSA. You want to go to West Hartford with us?
Hit the email.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can also give you a free sticker.
Yeah.
No. We cut that.
Yeah,
I
no.
listened to the last episode.
Yeah, we told them they
You're all
don't get a
beat
free
on the stickers.
Yeah, no one gets stickers anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
If you come, Nick will buy you a beer in West Hartford. If you email the email. He said whole tab
we'll
on
call-
him for
we'll-
the night.
And if you
Top
DM
shelf
our
only.
Twitter, I'll buy you 2 beers instead. Just
Yeah.
to avoid the email.
It'd probably be easier if people didn't have to go through the email.
Yep.
Nobody wants to send an email.
We said
Nobody wants to
Twitter.
send an email.
You said Twitter.
All right, so yeah, hit us up on Twitter.
I just want to see if we can get a DM before we can get an email. I know Jeff's been.
Jeff's been
Promoting
plugging
this
the
email.
email for like
I
6
don't know
episodes. Yeah.
Laundry in the basement
It's more professional.
at Gmail.
But
We're offering them beer and stickers.
Yeah.
well, we'll
That
see.
seems
We'll
like
see
a
on the
Twitter
beer.
DM thing.
We'll see on the beer. But stickers for sure.
I thought you said you'd get their whole tab for the night.
I'm pretty sure you said that.
No, you said top shelf only.
I'm pretty sure that you said that I said that, but
said
I did
every-
not say that.
You're
said
buying
every-
them a table and bottle service?
Yeah, Nick.
No.
You're so generous to our listeners.
Speaking of that, though, we do have to get a table and bottle service for Tempe.
Pass. Too much money.
All right. Well, we'll see how the podcast is doing in
Unless you
3
want to
months.
donate to our table and bottle service fund.
Yeah, Patreon /
Yeah,
laundry
we
in the
should make a
basement.
Venmo for this.
Laundry in the our Venmo's laundry in the dryer, or money in the dryer
Laundering money.
through the. Yeah,
For
we'll launder
ISIS.
the money for you.
Right.
All right. On that note,
All right.
we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, see you guys next week.